Hello there, science enthusiasts. Welcome to the Top 10 Den, your one-stop shop for the most intriguing top 10 lists on the web. Today, we've got a topic that may not be for the faint of heart, but it's certainly a brain teaser, quite literally. We're talking about prion diseases, mysterious, intriguing, and often deadly conditions that boggle the minds of scientists worldwide. Ready to dive into this pool of unsolved riddles? Let's go. Kicking off our list at number 10 is a basic introduction. What exactly is a prion? Well, it's a type of protein that can trigger normal proteins in the brain to fold abnormally. It's like that one mischievous friend who persuades everyone else to ditch class, only in this case the consequences are much more severe. Moving on to number 9, let's look at how prions cause disease. Prion diseases, or transmissible spongiform encephalopathies, are a family of rare progressive neurodegenerative disorders. This is just a fancy way of saying that they turn your brain into a sponge. The abnormal folding of the prion proteins leads to brain damage and the characteristic signs and symptoms of the disease. Now, who said science can't be metal? At number 8, we have the most famous prion disease, Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, or CJD. It's rare, thankfully, affecting about 1 in every 1 million people worldwide. This disease progresses rapidly and is currently incurable. Not to scare you, but the moral of the story here is, treasure your brain, folks. It's a priceless asset. Our number 7 is a prion disease that you might be familiar with if you're a fan of animals, specifically cows. Bovine spongiform encephalopathy, also known as mad cow disease. Yes, prions don't discriminate between species. This disease is a public health concern because humans can contract a form of the disease called variant Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease by eating contaminated meat. So remember to check the source of your steak, folks. At number 6, we'll talk about Kuru, a prion disease found in the forepeople of Papua New Guinea. It was transmitted during a funeral ritual that involved eating the brain of the deceased. The practice has since been stopped, and the disease is now virtually non-existent. But if there ever was a compelling reason to say no to cannibalism, this has to be it. Our number 5 spot is all about how prion diseases are diagnosed. Here's the kicker. They're really tough to diagnose early because early symptoms can mimic other diseases. So next time you forget where you left your keys, don't jump to conclusions. It might be the prions, or maybe you just need a key rack. At number 4, we have the fact that prion diseases are currently untreatable. Researchers worldwide are working day and night to find a cure, but as of now, these diseases remain fatal. It's a grim fact, but it also highlights the importance of research and funding in the field of neurodegenerative diseases. Number 3 on our list is a disease that affects our furry friends, Feline Spongiformencephalopathy, a prion disease that affects cats. Now, you might be thinking, I knew there was something off about Mr. Whiskers. Don't worry, it's rare, but it's a good reminder that taking care of our pet's health is essential. Symptoms include changes in behavior, loss of coordination and balance, tremors or involuntary shaking, difficulty jumping or climbing, difficulty with basic bodily functions, and neurological symptoms such as seizures or changes in their senses, including vision or hearing loss. Our runner-up at number 2 is chronic wasting disease, a prion disease that affects deer, elk and moose. This is a concern not only for wildlife, but for hunters as well, who might consume infected meat. The disease causes drastic weight loss, hence the name, and abnormal behavior. If you see a deer acting like it's had a bit too much fermented fruit, it might be more serious than a tipsy deer. And finally, at number 1, we have a prion disease called fatal familial insomnia. This disease affects the thalamus, the part of the brain that regulates sleep. Patients progressively lose the ability to sleep, leading to hallucinations, rapid weight loss, and ultimately death. We've all pulled an all-nighter, but this is something else entirely. So, appreciate your good night's sleep, folks. It's more precious than you think. Whew, that was a heavy one, wasn't it? But also fascinating. Prion diseases may be rare and frankly quite scary, but understanding them is key to finding a cure. After all, knowledge is the first step to victory. And remember, while these diseases are indeed concerning, they're also very rare. So, don't lose sleep over it. We need you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for our next top 10 list. If you found this video interesting, give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments section below. Did you learn something new today? Or perhaps you've got a topic you'd like us to cover next? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on all the intriguing top 10s from the Top 10 Den. Until next time, stay curious, stay vigilant, and stay healthy.